Well, I'm yet another floor down. This is the grain ends. These big bags. The outlets. There's a pulley here. I won't pull it. This is the one that actually takes the millstone up and down. There's a big system of trapdoors all the way through the mill. Here is the other end. And once again, there's a regulator from the good old steam days. They need those things. Of course, wind speed is variable. Basically, you're at the mercy of the wind as a miller. And I've been told a mill can take about 70 revolutions, and 70 ends, as they call it, which means 70 divided by 4, because there's 4 weaken, as we call them, and that's well, a mathematic 15. That's about 17 full rotations, 17 full rotations a minute, and if it goes above that, you have to stop working the thing because it gets too dangerous. So they use these regulators. They use these regulators to sort of dampen the impact. It sort of slows it down to a certain average. They borrowed that from the old steam engine. How they did it in the old days, I asked the miller. He doesn't know. He presumed they just had to take potluck wind-wise. Now I'm on what they call the stelling now. I stepped outside the windmill because they built this frame around it. This is one of the reasons this mill is called a stelling molen. And well, it's basically a railing, and it goes all the way around. And they've got these things lying on the floor, because if it is turning, they put these on the side to make sure that nobody gets hit by one of the wings, because that would be deadly. Now I'm approaching what they call the tail end. This is where you put the windmill into the wind. This is the tail. I have to get it out of the sun. You get a better view there. There's a big wheel. There's a big wheel. It goes all the way up. All the way up. You can see it all the way up to the cap. And you sort of anchor it onto the floor. So I'll walk around, and the other end is anchored by this big rope, which you can use to pull the windmill around, cap as they call it. And I'm walking my way up to the actual wings. Well, straight into the sun again. I'm sorry about that. I have to get it out of my, well, these are the wings, and as you can see, these are the sails. I don't know how they do it these days, but I suppose they still have to climb to put the sails on, and I'll show you that's quite a daunting task. You do it wing by wing, of course, all the way up. You just climb it as if it were a ladder. It's and there are these boards which you can use to regulate as well. These things actually come off. Well, I'm not going to do it, like they'll shoot me for that, but these wooden things come off so you can regulate the